What's up? Yo, who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone. Hello?
What's that?
Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke. Yo.
What's that?
What's that?
Hold on. Hello?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's up? Don't mind you, there's a broadcast, not a show, okay? But we're going to have some fun today. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things, absolutely all of it, will be added unto you.
Amen.
Amen. Man, what a day. What a day already. I'm telling you, we're experiencing a lot about branding and marketing. Today, we're gonna, hopefully Patrick's going to call in a little later, and we're going to talk about what we were talking about last night. I got a chance to talk to one of my brothers up in South Carolina, Jamil. And then I talked to brother Clifford down in Louisiana. Oh my God. I was so tired last night. I couldn't even take Clifford's order. I was like, I can't do it. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was beat. You hear me? And you know, this is one of the things that I really want to impress upon anybody ever sees this broadcast. If you're not teaching others, you're not educating others, what are you doing? You're just greedy. You just for yourself. You're selfish. And you know, and some people say it's nothing wrong, and it really is nothing wrong with being selfish. It really isn't. But in business, that's a big no-no. You, all of you, I don't care who it is, your job is to find people that you can mentor. You got to mentor people. I've never been this far. I never would have got this far if I didn't talk to people at night. I didn't talk to people during the day, and educating them on things and helping them through things. Where are they going to be? Where am I going to be? You know?
That's crucial.
Yeah.
It's insanely crucial
It is.
to educate. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I was
No.
thinking when you said that, it made me think. Just being younger. Although I had a father, I didn't know he was my mentor though. At first, but my father been the only mentor. Well, not for the most part,
but the most.
For the most part, but a lot of just guys I came up with, and I still know today they just don't have no mentors.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Like for example. For example, I got a cousin. He hustles and stuff. He does real good, but
You don't have no mentor.
he started this business. Mechanic business. He has a mechanic. He opened a shop. He got a shop. But I was like, only if my cousin had a mentor. And I know that it just.
It rips up. It rips you up. And the flip side of that, Mark. The flip side of that is that people that don't have a mentor need to seek one.
Mm-hmm.
You need to. You gotta have it, man.
That's so crazy. I thought about this yesterday.
What?
You saying
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
I was talking to Jamil over in South Carolina yesterday. Hey, baby, come on in. Where's Jay? Come on, Jay.
Good
morning.
Blah,
Come on, Jay. And you sit right here.
All right.
Good morning.
Yeah.
And no matter, there's people that don't want mentors. They don't care. They don't care if they don't care if they have a father.
But a lot of cats don't even know what a mentor really is.
They don't know.
What it
And
means.
they don't know until they need it. They don't, you look at your father like they're not nothing to you. You analyze them as just a pain in your butt or just a thorn in your side. And what happens is you become less of a person. You become less of a man. You become less of a woman. The more you look at your father like they're nothing, and then I wish they weren't around and all that kind of stuff, those are the ones that's going to suffer the most. They don't realize it until it starts happening, and then they're scrambling around. They got their head off, all off their head. And if it wasn't for my father, Harvey Lee Porter, I've been in big trouble. It wasn't for Damon Walker. Damon!
Rest in peace.
I would, rest in peace, Pops. I would be in trouble. Big time trouble. Okay? And people don't want to look at their fathers as mentors, and people go and change their life and help guide their life. They're in trouble. That's all I gotta say. But I'm telling you, you cats out here, men, women, children, you have to seek out mentors, people in your world, of activities, and find them.
Yeah, another thing. Another thing about the mentor thing. A lot of guys, like I said, they don't know. They don't know.
They have a
They
clue.
don't have a clue. So.
Yeah, but that's
and
why
then-
this is happening. This kind of a
And
broadcast.
then it's definitely like you taught me, like you gotta surround yourself around people who,
Smarter.
doing better.
They're smarter.
Doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing way
I
better.
said that made me feel good to hear him say that.
Yeah.
You got to. Every year, you need to be striving for more, right? Believe me, I'm going back to church. Why? To get me some mentors. I need mentors. I gotta have them, and I'd rather be the men in the church the church I attend than going out trying to find them in the street. Now there's gonna be. I got other mentors outside of the church, but they're not what I really need them to be,
Yeah.
right? So now it's searching time, right? And I'm gonna search, and I'm gonna find me 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 men that can mentor me, I'm gonna find other women that can mentor me, in things that I'm way short. I may find me a mentor. I teach a female mentor that can help me treat my wife even better than I'm treating her now. What's wrong with that? Right? I was talking to Jamil last night, and I finally, we were talking. He was asking me questions, and finally I said to him, I said, ask me what you want to ask me. Give me, as you have 2 or 3 questions, I want you to ask me your top questions. And he started firing away at me. He got to that first good one, and I said, there you go. But near the end, I said to Jamil, I said, you need a mentor. You need a mentor. Because he didn't ask me to be his mentor.
Right.
So I told him, you need a mentor. So, and he finally said, man, it would be nice, if I can keep speaking to you and you keep helping me with some of the things you've been teaching me, man. It's off the table. He said, I'm going down, and I'm going to start writing out the next proposal to teach my guys.
Yeah.
Let me show you the one main thing I really impressed upon, and I think they impressed them, okay? Is that he's a great businessman in his business model, and he's traveling all over South Carolina and all that, which is awesome, right? But all of a sudden I said to him, what if you begin to work in your cluster? What if you begin to work in your cluster and you had more business right where you're located at?
Yeah.
And he says, man, I didn't even think about that. That's the one. I said, now what if you paid, instead of taking these guys out in the field, what if you just wholesale to them? What if you wholesale to them, let them take the product into the market, set up the barbershops, set up the beauty salons, you give them a price that you can afford, that's good for them, and they said that's a great price, and let them go into the market that you're in and let them set up all these stores for you. He said, man, I'm going to the lab. Write all that down. And that's the main thing. I said, you're going to be much happier. You're going to save a lot more time. Right? And your guys, I said, ask them would they like this type of environment. And they say, I know they. I said, and then I asked him. I said, you think they would like it? He said, yeah, because they're gonna make more money. You know. And then I said, now what if they setting up these stores and stuff like that, and they're getting commissioned to do it? He said, man, that's going to give them more money in their pocket. I said, yeah. Right? Now I said, now the people that you've been selling to all across South Carolina, now you start shipping it to them. I said, but see, the one thing I didn't tell you, Jamel, is that you need to up your minimums. See, he's doing I'm telling this bit, okay, because it's on his website. It's a $20 minimum. It's right there on his site. $20 minimum. And he needs to up that if he's going to ship, right? I mean, even if we got a $50 minimum walk-in, I think we got a $100 minimum ship out. So once you get your minimums, because he was really asking me, how can he end up with a warehouse and stuff? I said, well, you're going to have to find master distributors. I said, you're going to have to find somebody, and you're going to learn to ask. But you got to say, I have $1,000 piece minimum. I have a 5,000 piece minimum. There's people out there that will buy 5,000 pieces from you. But you got to be talking to the right people, right?
And I hope they paid attention to that last part. You know, you got to have a minimum, man.
Yeah.
A lot of cats I know, they don't even have minimums. They just hustle.
Keep talking now.
They just hustle, no future distribution, creating businesses for other people. This week, a couple times, I talked to a couple cats that, you know, they do decent within this company. And, you know, I was telling them, my bad, I was telling them, you know, they need to not only distribute their products like hustlers, but they need to create businesses for other people.
Right.
A couple of them just like, oh, this
Man.
finally got the distribution.
Now, what if we all were talking the same language? The same language. We all knew that. We knew if we're going to catch up to other, I don't care, other races of people, right?
Yeah.
Then we need to learn how to be master distributors, how to create master distributors, how to move our products through the community much faster. But the biggest thing that I believe that our constituents need to know is to cluster marketing. You got to do it within a cluster, your community. You have to do that. You got to get it so hot in your community that people are walking into your building. I mean, they're clamoring to get to you because they heard about you. You right? We go through that all the time. We say, how do you hear about me? Man, somebody told me about you. YouTube, all of it, Facebook, all of it. So
Instagram.
that's next. I mean, we're Instagramming like crazy now. I'm getting in there. I'm pressing likes. Get on that Instagram. Start liking people. Start commenting. I tell you all the time, please share. Right? Please comment and follow. You don't understand. When you begin to get on social medias, right? Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, things of that nature, right? You want to share. You want to comment so they'll get to know who you are. They say, oh, he got. As soon as they see your comment and your like, they say, who's that? Click. They say, oh. You know, who doesn't want to be commented? If I'm doing a great job, you mean tell me you're not going to, if I'm doing a bad job, I need to know that. Why would I want to know my good? Why would I just want to know my good? Why wouldn't I want to know my bad? That's what's wrong with most people. They don't want to take criticism and take it as a positive. How are you going to get to know stuff if the people are not talking about you like a dog? Seriously, think about it. If you're acting like a dog, and people say, you're acting like a dog, I'm the type of person going to say, tell me about it. Tell me how I'm acting. Because I don't know, because a lot of times, judging ourselves is real easy to do. That's simple. I mean, I'm the greatest, I love myself. Everybody loves me. But how about the people that don't love you? Ask them why they don't love you. You know? But those where comments come in. So please follow, share, and comment. Okay? We're going to open up the lines at 404-286-6700. 404-286-6700. Call my name, call my name. Give us a holler. Make sure you get on our Facebook. Make sure you go on YouTube and pull up Heavenly Body Product. You go on YouTube, pull up Sir Markadoo. And that's SIRMARKADOO. And pull it up. Find out what's going on in my world. You know, go deeper. Go deeper. Come on, lean back some. So, yeah.
Good morning. How are you?
He's trying to help. He's trying to help you look good.
Doing yours.
Yeah, so the lines are open 404-286-6700. And we're hoping that Mr. Rory T. Edwards calls in today as well. Good morning, Carlo. You on the air?
Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Brother Patrick. How you feeling this morning?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I appreciate the topic this morning because mentorship is a beautiful thing.
Oh, my God. Especially with our
And
children.
I just want to say to the Heavenly Body Product staff and family, thank you for lending me.
You're welcome, welcome, welcome. And tell the audience what's those three thank yous are for.
You said, what is those three thank yous for?
Yes. How did we earn those? Why did we earn those?
You earn those because people like me, I grew up adopted when I was young. I was adopted at 6 months old. And so my real father, I didn't have one. I didn't have a real father. My aunt had a husband that was around, but he wasn't in my life. He just come around to the family household. But I didn't have a mentor or someone that would give me information that I could use in the future. That's a mentor. Someone that gives you information that you can use and you use it. Now you get a lot of information from people growing up, but if you don't use it, then they didn't mentor you.
Right. Go ahead.
I can appreciate the love that I got from the Heavenly Body Product staff.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
But it went a step further when me and you said, call me. I said, no, I ain't call me. And I called you one time, and you said, what are you doing with your business? And you mentored me. You started talking to me. You work your business. You started telling me the stuff that I need to do. And so I'm like, dang, that's cool. So I started working my business. Out of the blue, you called me. You said, what's going on? How's your business coming? And I wasn't expecting you to call me back. I was expecting I had to call you back. So those thank you come from you digging in to those that was looking for the opportunity that was there.
Yes.
And so I can say thank you and I appreciate it.
You know, it's funny, not funny, but it's interesting that, you know, now we call each other. When we feeling like we want to say something, you just pick up the phone and call me.
Yeah, I'm calling you on New Year's Eve and Christmas, like, hey, how y'all doing? You know, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's the bond. I feel the bond.
And that's important, you know, because in business, it really, if you really pay attention, you feel like you don't really have no friends. It's just making money off of people, you know.
Right.
But then when you bond, you realize it's way bigger than just making money off of people.
Iron sharpen iron.
That's
And
it.
we don't take on that. You have the Chaldeans and the Arabs and
the others.
Caucasians.
And the others.
Man, they bring their kids from the age of 2 years old to work. You coming with me. You gonna follow me every day. And you know, and they put into their people.
Yes.
But we gonna be like, man, get on out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, go play somewhere. Go play in traffic.
Yeah.
Hey, but listen.
Appreciate you and Mark them down there, man.
Appreciate
Amen.
it, man.
Thing down there.
Amen.
That's why I told my son, you gonna stick with me.
There you go. Hey, listen. I wanna piggyback off that. See, my 14-year-old over here, he don't understand it right now, maybe 100%, but hopefully one day he will. I make him do things, come with me, but he don't even want. I know he don't want to go, but I just make him do it anyway. I don't care what he think, But then when he gets there, he realized there's some growth in there. He's learning all the time. Why would I make him go if I didn't want him to grow?
Right.
If I didn't care about him, I'd leave him at home. I said, just stay here. Stay here with yourself, right?
He ain't been there before. He have not been there before. And so it's natural for him to resist because he has his own thoughts. He got things that he really want to do. But at the same time, after you do what you have him do as a father and as a teacher to him, he's going to look back at it tomorrow. Like yesterday, he was on the show, and you had him involved. Maybe last night when he was laying there thinking, he was thinking about what he had went through on the show.
Yeah, you got it.
You got to take him through it because you can't expect for him to take himself through it because he ain't never did it.
That's right. Go ahead, preacher.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, amen. And vice
I
versa.
can't wait to get through Atlanta.
Yes.
I got a question. I got a question for you, man. At what age did you realize you found a mentor, that you had a mentor? What age did you really capture that?
I never did capture that until I started going through my personal development with learning, because I always been on my own. I always have people around me.
Yeah.
I just had to take hold of what they were teaching me. I have a partner to this day named James Smith. Me and him put together a company of remodeling houses. We'll go in and we'll fix up a house, and they pay us $9,000 or something. But it took me to humble myself and learn from James, because he knew the ins and outs of carpentry, and I knew the ins and outs of plumbing, or the drywalling and painting, and he respected me for what I can do, and I respect him for what he can do. He let me go and get the job or the business, and then I let him run the job. I'm not, just because I got the job don't mean I got to be your boss. So he taught me how to step up to the plate. If you're going to get the job, run the job. Do the job, get the job, and take care of the business. I'll make sure we do a good job in the house. And I appreciated all that. Every person that was in my life that taught me something, I give homage to. But there's no specific time period I got it, but it took me a while to really understand what I was getting.
Yeah.
And I really can't give you no date or time. Turned 31 years old, I think I became a grown man. I started realizing that I was grown in this. I have to step up and start preparing myself for the family that I've created.
So in other words, man, there really is no age limit on mentoring or being a mentee.
No. I'm a mentor at my church, and we created a program called Mighty Men of Valor, and we have like 30 young men that their parents bring them to the class every Sunday morning at 9:30. I sit there and listen to them talk, and they're telling me stuff that I didn't know. There's no age limit. Just like Sir said, he gonna find him a mentor. And he's a mass marketer. He's a mass businessman. It ain't like he missing nothing to us, but to him, he knows there's something that he don't have, and he want to get that.
And, I just wanted, I want to add, can you imagine how lost that individuals really are that don't really understand mentorship and don't have a mentor? Think about that. Yeah, think about that. You don't really realize how alone you really are in the world. If somebody's not taking you up under their wing a little bit, get going, and practice with you some of the things that you need to be doing. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I grew up in the projects, man. And I'm going to tell you something. The projects, it was 197 apartments in that project. And I'm going to tell you, I probably done went to each one of those apartments while I stayed in them apartments. And I never went nowhere outside of that complex except for to the little 7-Eleven store or the gas station up to a 1 mile radius. But I never went across the busy intersection until I got to my high school level, or when I got to the 10th grade, I started going over people's houses that lived past there, and so that community was a community in itself, and you were lost. You didn't know what else was to be offered.
Yes, keep talking.
You only learn what
you know.
Next door neighbor was teaching you, or the guy down the hill in the apartments, whatever they was teaching you. That's why you have a lot of young men and young women that are very talented that come out of those projects.
Yes.
Because they learn from each other and they do it all the time.
Yes.
They continuously do it repetitiously. I had a guy that sat out there and shot the basketball at night. From 9 to 12 at night, just shooting 3-point shots. That boy went on to play for the Michigan State. One of the baddest basketball players on their team when they had the championship. Those kids are very talented, but we leave them there.
Right.
So we have to reach back and give back what we've gained.
Yes.
Because it ain't ours. Like you said, it's not ours to keep.
Nope. We keep, the more we do this, eventually, I can't wait till you have your own show, your own broadcast.
Yeah.
Because the more we do this, then we're just stretching out into the world now. The world's going to know who we are real fast. The Strong Young Minds of America, we're coming into every major city in America. It's just a matter of time. You hear me?
Yeah.
And that mentorship is high on the list. They're high on the list. Because a lot of these young guys, they just take a lot of things for granted. I'm talking about men and women. We take for granted how shallow we really are until somebody comes into your life and lifts you up,
Yes. Yes. We have to build the confidence level in our people, in our youth.
Yes.
Because they walk around with their heads down and believing that they can't, because they're used to being told that.
Yes.
Sit down.
Yes.
Get out of here. I can't have my face. And we, the adults, don't understand what we're doing to them.
Yes.
And so that's why I say that we have to put together, with our new year coming, we got to put together a program where it's going to reach the parenting and the youth. Because the parenting, they tearing the kids up as fast as we fix them.
Lord have mercy. Oh man, you talking about something now. And we're gonna I think that's gonna be my main topic. It's gonna be, I think, Monday. Write that down for me. Monday topic is gonna be on educating parents. How to be just better mentors. Not being better parents, just being better mentors.
Right.
How to tell a child, that they are smart and they can be smart. Not just tell them that they can be, show them ways that their talent is going to shine through. Put them in better positions with their talent. Like, taking my son to church, the 14-year-old, and just letting him know that, hey, just going to school, coming home, coming to the warehouse, that is more to life than that. Because eventually, the new program at that church is going to put him in places that I can't even put him.
Exactly.
He needs other mentors than me, that's for sure. And that's a good mentor to guide somebody for other, like Mark. We got somebody mentoring, and he went out with them last night, mentoring them. You know, I said I can't just be his only mentor. He needs more than me. Well, he ain't gonna be well-rounded. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how old he get. He gonna need mentors. Just like me, I'm 53, going on 54, and I need mentors now in my life to take me the rest of the way.
It takes a village.
It takes a universe now. It takes a universe now, man. We need some aliens to come down and give us a hand. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Mark. Mark want to ask you something.
No, I didn't want to ask something. I was just thinking, man, it ain't easy being a mentee either. So, you know, like you was just saying about a lot of people can't take the criticism, you know.
Oh my God.
You know,
Mark, I appreciate that, Mark, because that's where the education comes in for the ones that's mentoring. Tell me that people can't take criticism, and let me turn it around and teach you what criticism is. Let me teach you what constructive criticism is. And then once I teach you that, then I can tell you. So when I'm talking to you and I'm telling you something you're doing wrong, I'm not telling you that to put you down. I want to tell you that so that you can understand how it goes.
Yeah.
And then you can change the way you do it.
Yes.
yeah, you said it earlier, man, about you being mentored by your boy, and you said you had to humble yourself.
Yeah. Because you never know where it's coming from.
I could have told him, man, I got this job, man. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. You know, I want you to do this and I want you to do that. But we wouldn't have been able to do the jobs that we were able to do. I think we probably made about $25,000 for that whole year as far as doing remodeling. And that's a lot of money for a year for two guys.
Yes.
You know, side money, after side money.
So you're saying, in other words, your that personality, that chip you got on your shoulder, it had to lower it. You had to get that chip off your shoulder. Go ahead.
It's business. That's just like you. You let Mark do the marketing part of you let him design and create. You give that to him. Then if you see something that you don't like or you think could be better, you say, Mark, why don't you move that leaf over a little bit and put a capital G? And Mark, he can humbly say, yes, sir, or, okay, oh, yeah, that would be better, you know?
Yes.
Because we learn from each other. Just because I'm great don't mean that I can't be greater.
Come on, preacher.
You have to be able to take some criticism. When I created my flyer, I had created that flyer. I'm looking at it, that looked good. And I called and talked to you, and I sent it to you so you can look at it. And you was like, well, what you think about this, such and such and such. When I got finished with that flyer, it was like 50% more different. It was 50% better.
Yes.
You helped me create
a masterpiece.
Business flyer. You know, that word I told you last night, the essence of you is that flyer, because when I put that flyer out, every person that gets it is gonna know what you about.
Lord have mercy. Hey, what did you think about those coupons though?
Huh?
What did you think about the coupons when I said, come on, let's do these coupons?
Yeah, I said we got the coupons, let's tweak them a little bit. And I wasn't scared to do that, because I understand constructive criticism.
I noticed that. I know you understand. Keep talking. I noticed that about you.
I don't have a problem with no one telling me that you're doing a good job, but I think if you do it like this, it'll be better.
Wow.
And I'm all for getting better, because I am not 100. I am not perfect, but I aim to move toward being perfect or 100.
Absolutely.
And I know the long as I'm moving towards it, I'm always going to get better. And I know God is the only perfect person, but I can get close enough to image him.
Yes, Lord. You got it, man. I appreciate you, man, big time. You see how you come in and give us the word, and I appreciate you, big brother. I appreciate you more than you know. Hey, before we move on, I want your daughter. Tell me about what's going on with the labels and stuff.
Man, I put in production last night. I got her labels on her bottles. I got them filled. I got my package yesterday, Mark. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you more.
The body oils. I got the body oils. I'm finna get moving on those. My daughter, her labels, I printed them out yesterday. I put them on her bottles, and I'm gonna send them out to her so she can get started because she's been calling me. And she ready. She said she thinks this year is gonna be her prosperous year.
What?
I seen it on Facebook this morning. She sent the Facebook message out this morning and came to my phone. She said this year is gonna be my prosperous year.
Wow. See what a difference a couple of weeks make, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I said because
Go
ahead.
out to my father.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Keep talking.
I got to get him out there to Kansas City, Missouri. That's where I actually came from. I used to live down there, but I really don't know nothing too much about Kansas City since I've been gone. I've been here longer than I was there, you know.
Yes.
But I'm going to put down Kansas City like I still live there.
I know that's right, and that's how you do it. You know, one of the things that you may want to take in consideration is really start using social media to capture Kansas City for your father. Capture it.
Yeah.
You know, stop putting out those feelers through Facebook and some of the other social mediums, and really open up that market for your father and even that market for your daughter. You know?
Yeah.
You know? Get it.
Dallas, Texas, that's a big spot.
Oh my God. I can't wait. And so, again, I appreciate you, man. Keep up the great work. And you know I'll be talking to you before the weekend's out, right?
All right. Y'all have a good day.
All right, you too, big brother. God bless you and the family. Hit that speaker for me, Mom. All right. Lines are still open, 404-286-6700. That's 404-286-6700. That was a great segment right there, 404-286-6700. Waiting for my boy Rory. He's on the West Coast. Let me see if I can get him on the phone, get him moving in the right direction here this morning. Let's see. We got Mr. Edwards. Now, I was talking about social media this morning and how important it is to do the linking and the sharing and the commenting. And it's weird because it really hit me like a ton of bricks because I'm not really a social media person, but the social media is a phenomenon in it all in itself. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you some simple things and techniques that is going to take Heavenly Body Products to a whole nother dimension. Watch this. You know, people always try to they're befriending on Facebook all the time. I got two friends this morning. So the two friends, so they came in. I started to deal with. I started to talk to them, right? So I'm typing it in, and I'm telling them that I want to help them with their marketing and their brand. I said, I would love to help you with your brand. I would love that, right? So one of them responded to me and said that he was associated with one of my associates with Bianca Burwell's show. So I said, oh, that's my girl right there, right? Bianca. So we hooked in there. So then he texted back and says, I see you're from Boston. And I used to live on Gallivant Boulevard. And that's right in the hood where I'm at, right? So I said, yeah, I went back and, yeah, I was born at Boston City Hospital, blah, 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 right? And so now to me, that's the link. That's the link, right? So now I tell them, come on by the warehouse. and let me give you some free samples. So I went on YouTube real quick, pulled up the warehouse, hit it, got the link, put it on his wall, and bam! Now he's able to look at and see the warehouse before he even gets here.
Hey, can't beat that.
Everybody that I touch now on Facebook, straight business, no chaser. You hear me? I'm letting them know I want to help you with your branding, I want to help you with your marketing, and that's what all that stuff is really about. All them glamour shots and all that crap, and you know, I love babies and all that, but you know, that's not going to help your company grow. I'm going to search out my database, my Facebook database, all the people in business, and we're going to start sending out the same type of links. To personal, go into the personal messaging. I can highlight and copy, put it right on, and I can do 10, 20 a day
Hey,
until they really believe me that I want them in here to do business with me. I want to help you with your branding and marketing. If you're going to touch that social media, make sure you put something in there that says, I'm going to assist you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you grow your business. Is that awesome or what?
That's more than awesome.
yeah.
It's going to be easy, and guess what? It's going to be fast. I and we will see the difference. Donna and I, we get on the phone and we've been calling every customer from A to Z, and we didn't even get.
We got
I don't
check.
think we got. We just got. Really, we're just dealing with the people that market that's in the position we know. But wait till we hit that whole list
Yeah.
from A.
Excellent.
Excellent. Right? But you, what happened? We went on and started conversing with some of the associates and customers, and what's some of them doing? They're coming
They
by.
coming by.
Some say, "Oh, I want to put in an order."
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yep.
I said, we do that. Imagine we did that 80% of all day, but that's all we're doing, touching them. One lady said, "Thank you." She was thanking me. Thank you for reaching out and touching me.
Yeah.
And finally, I said, "No, you was on a list." She said, "Yeah, right." I said, "No, you're on a list. You're on a special call list that we want to make sure that we take care of you." And she said, "I appreciate that so much. I'm coming in and place me an order." That's how it works, y'all. Social media, all that stuff is there for a reason. I just gonna encourage all the business associates that ever hear this broadcast that this is it. This is how it really, really works in the real world of social media. It's to link us, but if you're in business, you need to be linked to make money. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. The lines are still open, 404-286-6700. I'm gonna see if we can get Jillian on the Jamil on the line. Call in Jamil. I'm gonna see if I can get him and see how, we're gonna see how he's acting. Thank God it's a broadcast and not a show. Amen. So we can I can go ahead and do some juggling too. Let's see what's going on here. Jamil.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, come on, call in 404-286-6700. They're waiting for you. The world is waiting for you.
All right, I'm calling right now.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. So 404-286-6700. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah. Grab a chair. Pull it on up.
He made it just for this.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he huge.
Yeah, I know he do. He said, "What I gotta sit up there for, man? I'm part of the Ku Klux Klan. Come on in here, man." How you doing, Uncle Dale?
Great.
This is my uncle. He's a white sheep of the family. Well, I'm the black sheep of the family. that was. Oh, you want? Come on. Oh, step up. Come on up, Neil. Oh, excuse me, son. This is my Uncle Neil.
It's the extra.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Holla, you on the air.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Who's this, Jamel?
That's me, brother.
How you doing, young man?
How's it going?
Everything's doing well, doing well. We were talking about you this morning. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, we were talking about you this morning. All good stuff, though. And I want you to share with us some of the things that we were talking about last night and how it helped you and to assist you.
Okay, yeah. We had a real good conversation last night. And, we talked about a lot of ways that, I can actually take my company in more of an international realm to really, double or triple the quantity of units that we're moving.
There we go.
And he had talked about how, expanding into that foreign market. And you gave me a good perspective on how to actually count the money.
So you're saying that we were talking about the foreign market and how it's really readily available. I mean, they're right in our community. They're selling to us anyway.
That's right.
So it's in our best interest to go ahead and attack that market.
That's right.
This is awesome.
I agree.
It's awesome. Tell the audience about the perspective about how you traveling, commissions, and all that.
As far as what we do?
Yeah, because you travel across, the state, and then I gave you a perspective on the cluster marketing right there where you're at with the commissions and how to get your crew paid more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you gave me a great idea as far as my employees. Because we talked, and I was telling you, my thing was, to try to make my employees as much money as possible. And we said, well, go ahead and let them go. Let some go, or hire some to go out there and do the setup or find the vendor's place, and then, they'll do a setup for, $40 or $50, and then you go around, and then every time they refill it, they get a residual based off of whatever your margins are. We gave the example of 50 cents, so they go, they set it up, and then every time that particular location refills, that individual, that employee gets 50 cents per bottle that's residual. Now, that's just from one location.
That's right.
But then if they got 10 or 15 or 20 locations, that 50 cents adds up. Now, that's on top of them already doing sales anyway.
There you go.
So, now you got part-time work that's really turning into full-time, and they're making money through your company without even, clocking in, which is absolutely awesome. It was a great, advice that you gave me that we're going to move on, with this next problem.
So you're going to move on that right away, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's a culture
You were so funny, lad, that you said, man, I'm getting ready to go in there and write this up right now.
I did, brother. I did, man. I was up all last night, man. I think I didn't get to sleep about 3 o'clock last night. I'm on the road now.
You told me that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah, brother. I mean, this is life. This is all we do. This is everything. And if you don't put all that power and work into your mind and make your things work and strategize, you won't be successful.
Absolutely. I remember last night you told me, you said you was going, you see yourself making X amount of dollars this year. And I said, man, you kidding me? You're going to triple that.
Absolutely, man. And I believe it. I believe it, especially after our conversation last night. I definitely believe it. Not only believe it, it's going to actualize it. So, I'm not even worried about believing it. It's going to happen.
You're going to achieve it.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, now
more than achieve it.
Absolutely. Now, we was on the phone. I was talking to you, and a phone call came through for me, and I said, hold on. I want you to get on the three-way with me. How that conversation I had with that brother down there in Louisiana, tell us about that. How did that make you feel?
I mean, it made me feel real good about the product because,
as you know, Mark, I mean, I've always, everything we talk about, I'm talking about quality, 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 because that's a huge part of my business. That's great. That's the biggest selling point for us as far as competition. So to hear somebody so excited about just getting that sample and how strong the smell is and how great it is, and you know, I can help but get excited about it myself. You know, to know that that quality is there. That somebody who isn't even, who's just starting to get into the industry can have that the person can have that type of effect on them, and they want to move on it immediately to put in the order. And I thought it was awesome. So I'm looking forward to definitely expanding to be able to include those phrases in our inventory and features.
Man, right after this broadcast, we're gonna go ahead and get yours. We're gonna track that package and see where it is, and if it's, we don't care where it is really, I'm gonna send y'all another one immediately, and so that you can experience spraying that stuff around and seeing how it's gonna work in your community. It's gonna blow them away. It's gonna blow them away. So,
Yeah, because you know, we got 60 locations, and I'm trying to, you know, by the end of next month, man, we're trying to double. We're gonna definitely double that. And we're gonna, before March, we're gonna do over 100 locations each this year.
yeah, what?
You know, we want to put the best that's out, best in there.
Especially when you get this product, it's gonna open up wide open. You know, I like that word, Mr. Fundamental. When you use the fundamentals of how to recruit people, right? And you're using the product is gonna recruit them. The product is gonna do it. What do you think about What do you think about the private labeling now? Once you get that new product in there.
Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. I'm trying to come up with a name specifically for our air fresheners, you know, because like I said, you know, we make ours, our own. So, you know, with including, you know, yours inside of that, man, it's just gonna be awesome. You know, absolutely phenomenal. I mean, product labeling and product merchandising is huge. I mean, you saw my website. I mean, our logo is all over everything we sell. Our name, our information is over everything we sell. You know, I don't sell nobody else's stuff.
Wow.
You know, if it ain't our name, we ain't selling. If it ain't quality, we don't push it.
I like that. And guess what? I'm gonna when I really get with you about that part, I'm gonna show you how to on your label to put a couple of keywords in there like youth fundraising, right? And I'm going to show you how to market towards the churches and all the schools.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Because that's definitely the next month. Like I said, this month is college month. And we're going in hard as soon as the kids get back to school. So.
Go straight after those colleges and those high schools. I'm telling you, you're going to kill them. You're going to kill them in there. Believe me, that's why we got to do that flyer.
I can't wait, man. I don't think, you know, the people that are listening, man, are the people that go back and see this broadcast and don't understand. That they have to understand. They have to understand. One, the power of hard work. The power of being consistent. The power of quality. You know, and like you're doing, is the power of having a way to give back to others, to create the opportunity to do more. I always had a mindset, man, that I want to create millionaires. You know, I want to create millionaires. I want to have other millionaires around.
You will.
I help become millionaires.
You will help them.
So one of the things we was talking about was mentoring and mentees, and you know that's gonna be something that you're gonna have to step up and do and mentor these people and show them distribution. It's gonna be you.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, all of my employees go through training. I was saying the sales, marketing, and distribution. All, you know, that's a weekly occurrence.
Hey.
Weekly occurrence.
Hey, you know, Jamel, I said something to you last night about that. I said, get all your sales reps in one room, put it on speakerphone, and let me do a Tony Robbins on them. Didn't I say that last night?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
How that make you feel?
Made me feel good, man. We definitely gonna do that. As soon as I can get everybody in the same place at the same time. That should be next week.
I'm excited about that part.
Definitely do that next week.
I'm excited about that part because I'm gonna have those cats off the chain. You hear me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have them pumped up. Pumped up.
Oh yeah.
I love it, man. Jamil, if you had to say something to my listening audience and to anybody around the globe, whoever going to ever listen to this broadcast, what would you tell them? Give them some information that'll help them develop themselves a lot better.
Come up. When you talk about developing oneself, you have to identify what your weaknesses are. You have to be honest with yourself, about what you can or cannot do. And then inside of developing the business, if you understand what your weaknesses are, you got to surround yourself with people who can complement that weakness and make it a strength. To having a great team is essential in building an enterprise or corporation or business. If you want to keep it more so on an individual level, maximize all your opportunities. Don't ever assume or that somebody may not have this or may not have that. Assume everybody has it all the time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I'm getting ready to go into product recognition before we get off the air. I appreciate you. God bless you. And we'll be talking to you before the weekend's out.
Absolutely, sir. Thanks again, brother.
You're welcome. God bless. Okay, folks, that was an awesome thing. Real quick, I got to let you know, you got to get your displays, get your black displays. These are going to help you move your product like nobody's business, okay? You got to get your displays in there. And Mark will talk to you more about headers. We'll talk to you more about, look here, we'll talk about body oil displays. I mean, you want to increase your line on your body oils? You gotta have displays. You gotta have it. We have a 24 count display and we have a 48 count display. So you gotta have it, okay? On the air freshener, we got a 35 count display as well. It's white. There it is, 35 pieces. Don't forget, we got the pounds. We got the pounds of body oil.
Let them know these displays here have inserts, so there's no the bottles moving around. So.
Okay, we got the insert. Mark was saying there's inserts in these ones, so you don't have to worry about it. Clink, 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 clink.
Secure.
Okay? Now, don't forget, you walk-ins, I'm giving you 30 pieces. 30 pieces for $30 for walk-ins. If we ship this, right, you go here and put your own labels on them, but it's going to be $1.50 we ship them. $1.50. There's 30 in the pack, and you can change it any way you want. You can carry the Heavenly Body Product brand, or you can go ahead and put your own brand on it, okay? These are just little gimmies for your customers. These are little handles for shopping bags. You can pick up rugs. You can pick up a lot of heavy boxes with these. And they are made where the fingers fit right in there and there's a grip. We're selling for $3 a dozen. We have a bunch of them in the warehouse. We're getting ready to get rid of these, but these are good giveaways. After you make a sale to your customers, only a quarter for you. You give them to your customers, especially the ones that walk with bags, okay? Also, we got posters. They're 25, is 100 in a pack for $25, okay? These are different posters. Michael Jackson, you come on in. They're $4 for $1 when you walk in, but when I ship, there's 100 in the pack, okay? This is what I was talking about yesterday. These are window decals. You go with a full window decal. So your product sold here, right? There's 2 on a sheet. You just want something quick in the window when they walk in. Boom.
Sold here.
Don't forget, toilet paper, 48 rolls.
2-ply.
2-ply, 525 sheets. They must go. $18 a case. Come in and get them. Come on in and get them,
How much was
okay?
that? How much was that?
There's $18 a case. And don't forget, we have frames. Come on and get your frames. They're 5 for $10, okay? So come on in. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to get your body oils, your burning oils, right here, Heavenly Body Products. That's right, give us a call. But listen, God bless you. We'll talk to you Monday, right? Have an awesome weekend.
Make sure to follow us.
Oh, don't forget Saturday. Don't forget to follow us, and don't forget to comment and share. And don't also tomorrow at 9 o'clock, I'll be on live every Saturday live where I'm teaching ins and out. Tomorrow though is going to be about price, the price, and how to do your quality pricing, how you get your numbers. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. God bless you. Have an awesome day.
Jelly time.